Hey guys, and welcome back in a new video. In today's video I'm going to review a fragrance that I wanted to review for a long time, but I just have the chance now. I gave it some time, some full wearings, like I wore this fragrance a lot, so I will give you like my really right opinion about it. I wanted to give this fragrance a long time to wear it and to know like what I actually think about it, because this fragrance is really complicated. It's not just what people say. It is supposed to be a clone of another fragrance, but I think this fragrance is just more than that, and you will know everything and why about this fragrance and why is the fragrance that this one is supposed to clone. And I'm talking about Fakhar lattafa from Lattafa, and this is the clone of the white eau de parfum, as people say. I think it is not, for some reasons that I'm going to show you. Yeah, it is similar, but this is different. You will know everything about this fragrance. And before I start this video, please like this video so we get recommended to other people, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet and you like my content, and let me know if you want me to review a fragrance, to do a top list, to do anything for you guys. And let's start. This fragrance right here is Fakhar lattafa. This is very cheap. It is $20 for a 100 ml bottle like this one. I have a lot of fragrances that I didn't review yet, but I wanted to give this one first and review it first, because I find this is the most complicated and the most misunderstood fragrance in the fragrance community for some reasons. And one of those reasons that people always refer this as a clone of the white eau de parfum. I just think it is not. It's just way too different. Yeah, it has some similarities in the opening, some similarities just a little bit in the dry down, but it is more than that, and I will explain everything. I also did a first impression on this fragrance right here, but when I first tried it I just didn't like this fragrance so much for some reasons, and one of those reasons that I didn't give it like some time. I judged it like on the first spray, which is something that you shouldn't do, guys. Always give, especially those Middle Eastern fragrances, give them time to macerate, because they use some ingredients that are like alcohol, and some ingredients that need maceration. Once you open the bottle, the oxygen enters the bottle, so it needs like 1 week to 2 weeks to smell the right fragrance. And now guys, I can't lie, I'm really in love with this fragrance. I know I didn't like it at first. I still think there are something that maybe they should have fixed on this fragrance. I will let you know. So always guys, when you spray a fragrance for the first time, especially when it's a lattafa fragrance world or a Middle Eastern fragrance, always give it time to macerate, like 1 week to 2 weeks, so the composition and the ingredients of the fragrance mix together, and you will smell after that. After 2 weeks of letting the fragrance, just the oxygen enters the bottle, you will smell the real smell. Because this right here guys, it doesn't smell like nothing when I first sprayed it. When I first sprayed it, it was like headache inducing fragrance. It did have like an inky vibe, an inky note, but now it still has that inky vibe, but it is just a little bit in the background, and the fruits on the opening shine more. But when I first sprayed this fragrance, that inky vibe was dominating this fragrance, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Don't judge a fragrance on the first spray ever in your life. Give it 1 week to 2 weeks so you can smell the right and the exact fragrance. Enough talk, let's start with this fragrance. So this fragrance right here, I can tell that it has way too many notes, and I will let you know like why I say this is not a white eau de parfum clone. Because it doesn't smell like it. Yeah, it does have a similarity, which is only that what you are getting from the white eau de parfum in here is only that amberwood, sage, clary sage, and probably apple. That's the only thing that you are getting. It still has way too many notes than you think. It does have melon, like if you love that melony smell, like Mountain Dew melon, it does have that melon vibes. It does have pear, it does have amber, it does have caramel, it does have like a lot of notes that I can't tell everyone. Like it does have aquatic notes which is not present in the white eau de parfum. And I see something that really annoys me, like some fragrance reviewers on YouTube. I'm not attacking anyone or anything, but some people say like they review this one, they just want to get rid of the video and do it really fast and tell you this is a white eau de parfum clone. And they just like that, they might like misguide you into and you buy the false fragrance, because this is not a white eau de parfum clone. Yeah, it does have only some similarities, especially in the opening, but after that it does change a lot. This fragrance actually reminds me of two other fragrances, which is Wildlife, which is like the white eau de parfum flanker, because Wildlife has pear and has fruity notes, and it reminds me of the Invictus Intense. It does smell a lot like Invictus Intense, I'm telling you. I think this people should call it an Invictus Intense White Live mix or something, because white eau de parfum, I don't really think so. So Invictus Intense has that caramel ambery vibe, which is really dominant in this one. Caramel and amber and whiskey. Just, I wouldn't say this has whiskey, but the Invictus Intense has whiskey. So this is, guys, is not a fruity, playful fragrance at all. This has some mature vibes to it, some maturity. So this is different, guys. It's not just a white eau de parfum clone. That's why I made this video. And about the performance, some people say it is weak. I think it is strong. I might call this one super strong, because it does last, it does shine, it does perform, it does gets the job done, especially for the price. I think that this fragrance is great. After all, I didn't like it at first, but I just want to make this video clear to you. If someone is looking for a white eau de parfum fragrance clone, this is not that. I think that the Yeah from Alhambra is the white eau de parfum clone, but this is just not. This is just an inspiration of the Invictus white eau de parfum DNA mixed together with some added notes, which is lactonic, like milky vibe with ink. And to know that this has ink, this thing, like the bottle looks like the old Arab tanks where they put like the ink and write with it, like they look like this. Plus this lattafa, look, it's written like a inky writing. So I hope that you see that, but in the logo the lattafa is written like differently. So I think that might give you an idea. This is really inky, fruity, caramelly, and different aquatic. This has a lot of notes, a lot of facets to it, a lot of aromas that mix together very well and give us this beautiful fragrance that I didn't understand at first and I judged it, but now I'm in love with this fragrance. It is super good. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. I just wanted to let you know that this is, like, if you're looking for a white eau de parfum clone, this is definitely not it. I think this one for me is better than the white eau de parfum for some reasons, which is that it is cheaper, it performs similar, and it is different and more complicated. Depth, like it has some depth. It is not just at first I didn't like it. I told myself like they ruined that inky vibe with that fruity vibe, but now, like, because first the inky vibes dominated this fragrance, but now inky vibes did back down a little bit, and the fruit notes like the melon, the apple, the pear, and the aquatic vibes with the amber and the base. It does have a lot of notes. It's just a really good fragrance, masculine, fruity, playful, and mature at the same time. This is not this is somebody in his 20s can wear this, somebody in his 70s can wear this also. It is for everyone, for every age. It is cheap, it is good, it does get compliments, it does perform. A really nice fragrance, guys. I think you should pick this one up. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, like it and let me know which content you want to see next, and see you in the next video.